Okay, I'm doing an Instagram live. I know I never do these. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'm trying. Hi guys. I just got home from a studio session and I was hollering at the top of my lungs, so I'm kind of mellow now, chilling out at home. I fed the dog, normal shit. Hi guys. Well, talk to me if you have any questions about anything, if you want to chat. Aww. Thank you for calling me Dad. Thank you. I don't know. I haven't decided if I think that's like a compliment or like a term of endearment or sort of like a backhanded compliment. Like, you're old. I guess I could be some of your dads. That's what's really troubling. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. I'm working on the new music, I promise. It's funny with the music business, and not like anybody probably really cares, but you can write and record a great song, but that's only like the first step in a very long process of getting it out there. There's lots of business stuff and deals to be made and plans to be made and timing and all this stuff. So I promise I am working on it as best I can, and that's all I can say, really, about music. But I'm writing some really cool stuff, I think, and songs that it's like pushing me to really use my voice. So that's good. Pharaoh's great. I just fed him, so he's got like post-meal drowsiness. He's in the corner, napping already. And yes, I see that. Let's talk about my hair. It is in transition. It's a bit, it's very Saved by the Bell, 90s, My So-Called Life. I kind of want to like grow it out. Like I'm kind of having this fantasy of having like 70s rock star hair moments. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like be patient enough to have that get to that point, because the back's still short and it's like it's gonna get awkward here. I mean, I already look like a fucking mushroom, so I don't any longer. I don't know if it's gonna be better or worse. Yes, like hippie hair, Sashport. I just kind of want like Earth Daddy, mushroom in the meadow. Yeah, I'm like feeling my 70s vibes. No new tattoos at this time. I'm thinking about something, but I haven't gotten it yet. Portugal. Oh, I had fun in Portugal. Great city. I liked it there. You got the daddy part. Like, the part in my hair is daddy, or like I'm right about saying that? I don't know what you mean. Earth Daddy, yeah. Yeah, it's the only thing I promise is like I shouldn't promise because you never know, but like I don't want to end up being a top knot guy because I don't really like that look. I guess it's good if you're like working out or cooking or doing some chores or something and you're trying to like get it out of your face, but it's not my thing. So I promise that if I do grow it out, I'm not going to be guilty of like too many top knots. I promise. Argentina. I've been to Argentina with Queen. It was great. Any other questions, my friends? Questions, comments? Yes, Allie, dreads like Joshua. I mean, the truth is that I think maybe part of me has always wanted to have that long hippie hair, and I've done a couple of performances where I had a wig on, and I mean, it's just time to get it right. I want to do it myself. No man bun. Hi, Finland. Yes, glowy Joey, I am working on new music. I was saying that earlier. I was telling everybody, and for those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the conversation, but I'm doing my part to try to come up with cool ideas and get in the studio and sing my face off for you guys. And it's quite a process because getting the song is the first part, and then there's a lot more that comes with it to get a song released. So I'm working on it. Oh, Michael Orland, hello. There's so many familiar screen names on this feed. That's exciting. Hello, Russia. Hang in there, Russia. Anybody else? Adam, want a drink? I mean, I could do a drink. I've been singing all day. I might go get one later. I don't know. It's possible. '70s rock star music. I mean, look, the new album, there's definitely flavors of a lot of different things. I mean, there are moments and sounds and lyrics that feel '70s, but they're mixed in with stuff that feels very now too. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's sort of all like a product of all of my influences and all the things I love. You know what? Maybe we'll turn this around. I'm looking for questions from you guys, but maybe I'll ask you guys some questions. How's that? How's everybody's day going? What are you feeling? Who here is an American on this feed? That's a question. Who here is an American woman? That's another question I have for you. I don't want to get too deep in this political thing, but any woman, especially in America, that's listening, I'm a little embarrassed for our country right now in some of the ways it's representing and supporting some backward-ass dudes. And I think women are incredible, and you guys are the reason why the universe perpetuates, and you're the mothers and the lovers and the givers. Without the women in my life, I don't think that I would be nearly the man that I am. And I really, it's a tough time, but I hope that I can just encourage any woman to feel strong and assured enough to speak their minds about anything. And hopefully in the next couple of years to come, things will turn over and we will hopefully work on heading towards a place of understanding and empathy a little bit more. Because right now I think there's a lot of anger and fear, and it's a bummer, man. But that's what's going on in the world. So I'm gonna put the my Oprah segment to rest now. But yeah, I love all the females out there, and I believe her. So there you go. I didn't even look at any of the responses during my little rant, so I hope that I didn't just start any sort of bullshit on here. But, I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real. That's me. You guys know I've always been honest. And it's hard right now in our country to... and in the world, really, it's getting more and more difficult to be honest because everyone's really sensitive about everything. Hopefully, we'll get out of this all right. That's all I gotta say. The other thing that I've been noticing too is that I've been talking to more and more friends lately, or I see stuff like here on Instagram, posts that people are putting out about seeking validation for their anxiety or depression or their mental health. I have a lot of friends who I've been talking to about this stuff, and it's interesting because so many people are feeling that, and not to devalue any singular experience, but I wonder if it has anything to do with sort of the state of the world, like the state of where we're at, all the stuff I was just talking about a minute ago. Do you guys think that some of the the national and international events are the reason why you're feeling that anxiety? I don't know. I wonder about that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to sit here and make any definitive statements. But man, I don't know. I wonder what the medicine is. I think, like I was saying about empathy earlier, like I just wish we could be a little more understanding with each other, a little more sympathetic with each other. I think everybody's so busy defending themselves all the time that we forget to kind of like put ourselves in other people's shoes. Oh my God, I'm still preaching. Okay, lighter, lighter energy, lighter. Look how cool this lamp is. I like nice things. Okay, what are you guys saying? That's a good point. If we can't stop misogyny, we'll have to just outlast it. I like that comment. I mean, look, yeah, we're not going to be able to like eradicate it, but hopefully we can just get better. Just strive for better behavior. TV projects, there are some things in the works. And as you guys know, if you've been following me by now, you know that a lot of times I can't talk about stuff until it's like I get like a green light from the official people in charge. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I'm at a red light right now on that stuff, but I can't wait to talk about it. What else, guys? What else is new? What music are you guys listening to? It's interesting because, I listen to so many different things, so I'm curious to hear what you guys are loving. Ooh, my Halloween costume. I have thought about it. I have some ideas. It's kind of getting difficult because I feel like I've kind of dressed up as everything I think I've wanted to dress up as. So I find myself kind of revisiting certain ideas. Like how many times have I been a fucking vampire, But it's easy. I pull out the fangs. I mean, I got those fangs that you can like, you get the little plastic with it and you boil the water and you like make it into like a mold so they look real. I just pull those out. They stay fresh. They're plastic. They never age. Throw them in a little Listerine, clean them off, and voila, I'm a vampire or a werewolf or some sort of demon. Or last year, I was trying to be a snake, but looking back on those pictures, I don't know if it was quite clear what I was trying to dress as. Like I looked like a green vampire or something. Have you dressed as a drag queen? I've dressed in drag before, yeah, like years ago. I haven't done it in a really long time. I mean, I guess you could say that drag is anytime you're putting on a look. So, I mean, I've been in various types of drag with makeup on my face plenty of times. But as a woman, I've only done that a couple times. And that was like, there was a club here in LA years ago called Drag Strip. And it was kind of a fun, like, monthly party. And people would go dressed in drag that didn't usually dress in drag. So pre-RuPaul was a different time. Yes, Becky, I know. I'm not going to be able to do drag with this beard. And so therefore I won't be doing fucking drag because I like the fucking beard. Okay? I like my beard. It's fun. It's weird. I know. It's like, I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Maybe I need to come up with a Halloween costume that incorporates the beard. I don't know. Have I cooked lately? No, I haven't been cooking because I'm doing like a meal delivery program where they like deliver 3 meals a day, 2 days at a time. And I'm not getting paid to do this, and I probably should be. But it's called Sakara, and the food's great. It's like vegan food. It's super clean eating, very tasty. And yeah, I don't. I'm not like a pure vegan. I eat fish, and I eat eggs, but I don't eat dairy. So I always say vegan because like when you're on a plane and they ask you to like specify what kind of meal you want, if you say vegan, actually, if you say vegetarian, all they give you is cheese. And I don't eat cheese, so I say vegan. There you go. That's the long-winded answer. Would I ever do a collab with a beauty community member on YouTube? I don't know. I never thought about it. I mean, I kind of do it all myself usually, so I don't really ask anybody to do my makeup, but... And I tend to wear like makeup when I'm on stage. Like that's the one time that I usually really go for it still. Every once in a while I get like inspired to like put on like something festive and do like some smoky eyes, which is fun. Transitioning to veganism difficult? No, I mean, and like I said, I still eat fish sometimes, but I think it depends on where you live. Here in LA, it's like everywhere, so it's very easy to find clean food, plant-based food. I don't necessarily do it. I do it more for the health benefits of it. I feel lighter, my digestion's better. It's less about animal rights, although I did see the What the Health documentary and it kind of freaked me out. So I don't think there's good karma in poor treatment of animals. So I'd like to stay away from that. Do you do your makeup? Well, I don't have any makeup on right now. I don't know why we're still talking about makeup. But I guess Instagram has become very makeup oriented, hasn't it? I'm trying to read some more interesting stuff. Favorite perfume? I love Tom Ford's signature fragrances. And also, Armani makes amazing fragrances. There's one called, it's like White Incense, I think it's called. I forget what the official name of it, but it smells so good. I love it. Oh, hi, Mexico. Brazil, yes. Sing for you? What do you want me to sing? I love that right under it, it's sativa or indica. Should I sing about that? I love all kinds of weed. But sometimes I don't like to eat it because it makes you too high. Penny Dreadful. I loved that show. I loved it. I loved Penny Dreadful. I was sad that it got canceled. I thought it was really interesting. And my friend Reeve is on that show. Was on that show. What else? You Miss My Voice, my BS song about strains of marijuana. Cause it's voodoo. That was for you, Johan. Voodoo, under your spell. Vegas was so fun, you guys. I had a great time out there. It was actually like a really easy schedule because we only had 10 shows over the course of 3 weeks. So lots of time off. I was very relaxed. It was actually really fun because I got to invite a lot of my friends to come and stay with me and hang out and watch the show. So it became kind of like a vacation in a way. It was nice. Oh, yes, I talked to Terrence the other day. He is on Broadway in Hamilton, which is so exciting. I need to go out there and see him in it. I saw the national tour of Hamilton and was blown away. It's a very, very, very intelligent show. But I really want to see it in New York with my buddy Terrence. TB draws. Caught what? Caught what? Caught what, TB? What else do you guys want to talk about? Come on now. Any concerts in LA? Well, no, because I don't have any new music out yet. So I got it like one thing at a time, you know? First things first. First things first. You guys want to know anything else? Because I just ranted about a lot of things. So, inventor of the daddy kink. No, I don't think that's me, but okay. The state of my heart? Well, that's a nice question. I don't know. I'm happy. I mean, it's nice to be home now that I'm not on tour or in Vegas with Queen. I have some time to work on my music and hang out and have a semblance of a social life for 5 minutes, which is rare. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to date somebody, but I don't have that person yet. Dating might be nice. Do I have a boyfriend? That was the answer to that. No boyfriend. How often do I go running? Oh, honey, I don't run. No. I go hiking. I love Runyon Canyon, and I love taking, there's a difficult trail up to one side, and it's a good workout. I get a good sweat on, but running, nah. Sports? Do I like sports? I don't like sports, guys. I mean, I hate to be a cliche, but no, I don't like fucking sports. Where am I at the moment? I am in my bedroom. Ooh. In the corner of my bedroom. Favorite CW show? Oof, I haven't watched CW in a while, to be honest with you. I love TV, and I watch a lot of, I watch a lot that's on HBO, a lot on Showtime, Netflix. I just finished that Maniac Netflix series with Emma Stone and Jonah Hill, and it was amazing. It was so good, so smart. Story was really engaging, and I loved the social commentary of it. It was very, very much a statement on mental health and psychology and sort of why we are the way we are. It was very cool. Very good show. What's making you feel old? What is? Me? Oh, is that an Italian flag in all of those hearts? Do I like roller coasters? Yeah, I do. Do I watch Shameless? Yes, I do. I love Shameless. That's a great show. I've been watching it for years. Game of Thrones? Yes, big fan. Favorite hair product? I love Moroccan oil. That stuff softens my big poofy hair right now. But I'm telling you, this is just a transitionary phase of my hair. I don't really know where it's going, but it's growing. What else, guys? Ask me some questions, okay? Supernatural. No, I didn't get into that show. I did not talk about the Elvis special because I don't really have anything that I'm really officially supposed to plug about it yet. But yeah, there is a Elvis special that I'm a part of. That's all I can say. And I'm excited. And I love Elvis. My rings? Oh, you like my rings. Okay, let's look at these. Just a little sensible bling, sensible. Where is it? I got them from this company. I'm such a sucker. I actually clicked on an ad that was on Instagram, and it was this company called Arroyo, I think. And they have some fun kind of ghetto fabulous jewelry. I got one of these bracelets from them too. I love this one too. It looks like teeth, but that's not from Arroyo. It's from something else. I forget what. My dog's in the corner. He's camera shy. What's offensive? Maddox? What's offensive? Oh, yeah, the nail polish is tragic right now. I think the nail polish is offensive because it needs a couple of new coats. Bohemian Rhapsody premiere in LA. I don't think there's an LA premiere of it, to be honest with you. I'm going to go to one of the other ones. Favorite moment in Vegas? I had a great time. I don't know what my favorite moment was. What else, guys? Anybody have any questions or comments or requests? Is that it? Are we fizzling out now? Is this it? Is this it? Is this all you guys have to say to me? Do you ever get tired of being famous? No. And let's be honest, I'm like a C-list celebrity anyway, so it's not like that stressful. I mean, let's be real. Why? Favorite artists right now? I always think to myself whenever I come across like a new artist or something, I go, oh, I got to remember that for when I get asked that question, and I always forget. There's a band called Sports. It's all capital letters, Sports. If you go to Spotify and look them up, their stuff is really cool. I like them a lot. That Max Hell's Kitchen guy is really talented, isn't he? I'm just getting into him. I know he's been around for a minute, but he's got a good vibe. And I also really like Bobby Antonoff. His voice is gnarly. I love it. Who else? I can think of some more. No, it's not. I don't like sports like sporting events. It's a band called Sports. Don't get it twisted. Which questions? I'm trying. I don't know what you're asking me. What does that say? Do I stand Luna? What? You guys, come on. I need better questions. What kind of ghost scared you the most? I don't know what that means. Yes, American Horror Story is great. I like that show. I'm getting into this new season. It's trippy, isn't it? I like it. Great actors on there. Hi, Detroit. Does all of Detroit love me? How do you know? Do you talk to all of Detroit? I love that when people say, like, Mexico loves you, Detroit loves you. I'm like, what? Yeah, who is Luna? Who is that? Stan Luna? Is that Lana Del Rey? Is it Leona? I mean, what's Luna? Oh, a puppy friend for Pharaoh. That's a good question. I would love to get Pharaoh a puppy friend, but I feel like, one dog is enough responsibility, and I don't know. Two? I'm not at that point, I don't think. Maybe someday. Do I have plans to come to Brazil? Not at the moment, but I liked Brazil a lot. I'd like to come back. I am in La La Land, yes. Luna. Oh, she's a K-pop girl group. Well, yeah, I'm not really up on my K-pop. No offense to K-pop, but I don't really listen to it, so. Hey, New York. Hey, from New York. Oh, you loved the purple coat. Yeah, that was dope. Ashton Michael made that for me. He's a friend. He made a lot of the fashion on the original High tour, like that tunic thing that I wore, the red one and the black one. That's an Ashton Michael design as well. He's brilliant, and he did it so fast. It was amazing. He finished that thing in like a week. My best advice for an aspiring singer in Nashville? Well, I don't know. I mean, music industry is tricky right now, but I think the thing to kind of keep in mind is to focus on the reason why you get into the music industry in the first place, which is because you love music. And I don't know about everybody else, but sometimes I'm not too fond of the music industry. Like, I don't love that part, but I love music itself. I love singing. I love making songs. I love performing them. So I think that's my best advice, is just stay focused, be present with making your art and the creation of it, and try not to put too much pressure on yourself with the business side of it. There are great people that are supposed to do that for you if you find them and hire them or get signed by them, and that's their job. So what's the question about Troye Sivan? Troye Sivan? Question mark? What does that mean? Have I heard of him? Yeah. Yeah, I like Troy. He's great. I think he's his music's really cool, and I think that I like what he stands for. I like the stuff his lyrics talk about. I think it's really forward thinking. What am I going to do for Halloween? I haven't made my plans yet, actually. That I haven't figured out. Do I read fan fiction? No. No. I read it once and it was really too much for me. I love Lady Gaga. You guys know I love Lady Gaga. I've always loved Lady Gaga. I went to the Stars Born premiere and it was amazing. It was really cool to see, because Lady Gaga is so great at doing like theatrical kind of larger than life stuff. So it was really, really cool to see her in a role in this movie where she was natural and kind of earthy and grounded and subtle, and it was really cool just to show her range like that. I was really impressed, and she's so emotionally available in it. And her chemistry with Bradley Cooper was also really good. He's brilliant in it. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Great music. And I like kind of what they explored, the idea of addiction and the music industry, sort of how they can play off of each other and how it can be a toxic situation sometimes. So it was really interesting. Have I done any acting before? Yes, I have done a little bit of acting before. Remember, I was on Glee for a handful of episodes, and I've done some other stuff here or there. And then before Idol, I was doing a lot of theater. So, yeah, I've always kind of been acting. And it is something that I'm kind of curious about getting back into. I have a couple things that may have already been filmed as well. So, stay tuned. What is this? Do you like reggae music? Yeah, I love reggae music. Reggae music is the thing I love about it so much is that like it's nostalgic, because I remember being a kid, being like in the summer, being like at the pool and like hearing Bob Marley mainly and other type of reggae artists sort of playing, and mom and dad like having friends over and like blending up margaritas, and it's kind of like it kind of brings me to that like summer sunshine vacation mode. I like that. What else do you guys want to know? What else? Oh, you should try to join American Horror Story. Well, it doesn't really work that way. Excuse me. Hi, I'd like to join American Horror Story. Yes? Great. Cool. Great. No, I wish that it was it was that easy. But I knew what you meant. No offense. I wasn't making fun of you. No new tattoos at the time. I don't know. I'm thinking about a couple things, but I haven't figured it out yet. Any new fashion items? Oh, honey. I've turned into an online shopping, like I need to go to therapy for it, I think. It's bad. I love online shopping. It's so easy. It gets delivered. You can just return it if it doesn't work out. I love it. I love it. What else? How many rings do I have? Oh my God. Do you guys want to see something crazy? I'm going to show you the jewelry. Bum, ba, Jewelry. I mean, this is so disorganized right now. So disorganized. Sunglasses. I mean, I can't get enough. Come back, here we go. Imagine Dragons say they love me. Did they? Well, that's nice. Yeah, they have great music. That's very sweet. When did they say that? Where? My dream collaboration to perform with, well, obviously Freddie, but that's not going to happen. So, I don't know. Oh, save the live. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to save it, aren't you? Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you. I think I know how to do that. How do you do that? Yes, I listened to Years and Years. I love Years and Years. I think Ollie, the singer, is really cool. And I love how he stands up for the issues that he stands up for. I think that's awesome. What else, guys? What else? Do I like Nicki Minaj? Have you seen? She's been wearing some outfits lately because my friend Brett is her stylist. Brett actually worked with me for a little while a couple years ago. He's really talented, and I'm so proud of him. And I love how crazy Nicki's looks have been, and I think Brett's doing a great job. Yay, stylists! Can I see your questions? Yes, but I don't. You have to ask one. Not well. If the question is, can you see my questions? Yes. The answer is yes. I see that one. Tell us about the time you got stuck in a bathroom. Huh? I don't know that one. What's my take on the Cardi and Nicki drama? I don't care. And I don't know why anybody does. Girl, I got stuck in a bathroom and had to crawl into the stall. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think that was me. Was that you? I don't know. What am I looking for in a guy? Ooh, personal question. I think I would love to meet somebody that was intelligent. I think that's really important. Passionate about something, whether it be like creative arts or some cause or project or something that they get really passionate about and obsessive with, because I get that way. And I think that's the only way that somebody else is going to understand me is if they have that tendency as well. Humor. I want some humor. I want to laugh. I want somebody that makes me lighten up, because I can tend to get serious about things sometimes, and so some levity would be great. Oh, and they should be hot. Yeah, a good kisser is really important, and good in the sack, you know. Come on. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's important too. It's not everything, but it's important. I just wanted you to know that Susan... Wait, what is this message? I just wanted you to know that Susan, who gave you that ring you wear all the time, is a friend of Adavox. And she had dinner with them here in Houston recently. Cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Well, thank you. Thank you for loving my honesty. I'm sure it's gotten me into trouble. It has gotten me into trouble in the past, and it probably will continue to get me in trouble, but I'm not good at lying. And sometimes I wish I was better at lying, because half of these motherfuckers in the entertainment industry are lying through their teeth all the time. You look like you like oil and spices. What does that mean? Is that a read? Does that have something to do with this beard? Is that offensive? Favorite Lana Del Rey song? I like that. All I wanna do is get high by the beach, get high, get high. I like that song. Oh, hey girl. Digging my dark hairs. Thanks, babes. I know you. Would you ever be an American Idol judge? I think it depends. I don't know. I mean, I really liked judging X Factor down in Australia. I thought that was really fun. I really enjoyed working with talent. And yeah, I think the TV singing judge thing is a really cool thing. I mean, I like the idea of getting to try to help people get to their finish line and kickstart their careers. I think that's really exciting. I have a boyfriend to ignore me. I don't need you to ignore me too. Fuck. I'm so sorry that that's not working out for you. How was doing a residency in Las Vegas? What are your thoughts on Vegas life? I think I didn't really get too much into like the nightlife there. I went out a couple times, but that was it. I just kind of just relaxed. It was a really short residency. Actually, a lot of my friends were like, wait, it's over? What? I thought you were going to be there for a while. But it was a limited thing. It was 10 shows, and we're done now. But we had a great time. And I think it was different for us because we're used to moving around all the time to perform. And so being in the same venue for that many shows was a new kind of energy for us. It was interesting. Any other questions, guys? I bet anybody that's watching this is so bored right now because I'm just like staring and looking. Oh my God, Beyonce was great. You know, she is like, I mean, everybody knows this about Beyonce, but she's just such an incredible performer because there's so much like rehearsal and work and time and thought put into her show. And Jay-Z too. I mean, it was just, the creative was amazing. Just the ideas that were on stage, some of that video content was incredible, and just she's so focused. It's really inspiring to watch her. Has anything paranormal ever happened to me? Sometimes I don't know if I could say like, yes, I believe in ghosts. I don't know if I feel that way, but I've definitely had like a couple of like weird moments where like I felt a presence or I felt like I wasn't alone, or I mean maybe that's just schizophrenia, I don't know, but yeah, I've like felt vibes, so I don't know what that means. Any new music coming our way? I'm working on it. As I said in the beginning of this conversation, I'm trying. That one time in Mexico, hey Danielle. See, this is what's fun about Instagram for me at this point, because I have all of you amazing fans out there, and thank you so much for following me and being loyal and always commenting. And then I have my actual friends that I've known for a really long time on Instagram too, so it's always funny. And Danielle just said something, and I've known Danielle since I was like 12. And we're back. Favorite workout routine? I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm kind of a lazy ass, but I'm trying. I did Pilates this morning. That was fun. I have a Pilates teacher that I've been training with for a while, and she comes to my house, and so it was a good workout. I usually am very sweaty at the end of it. It's a lot of work. Thoughts on Jeffree Star? I met Jeffree like ages ago when we were both little tadpoles. here in Hollywood at some like club kid party. And we like when we first met, we definitely got along. We appreciate each other. I mean, I was in a full look. He was in a full look. I don't know him very well, but like it's like, you know, if I ran into him, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm actually like I'm really impressed with his brand and his business. He's really grown like quite the force. You know, he's got a huge following. It's wild. I don't think I have any famous neighbors. I don't think so. I don't really know my neighbors. Stop asking this man if he's gay. Damn. Right? It's so funny because like 9 years ago when I first started all this stuff, I talked a lot about being gay because there was a lot of questions. And especially at that time, I felt like it was sort of part of my duty for whatever reason to sort of, you know, answer the questions without being weirded out by it. But I feel like nowadays it's like, really? Like, we're still talking about this shit? Yeah, duh. I know, almost 10 years. Can you believe that? It's nuts. It's wild. What color should you paint your nails? I mean, black is always a good go-to. It looks cool. Was it hard/fun having Pharaoh in Vegas? You know, I only had him out there like the final week. He was at this cool like doggy sleepaway camp thing where they trained him. They worked on some training stuff, and he got to play with other dogs every day. So I think he was happy, and they sent me videos, and it was cool. So then after he was done with that, he came and stayed with me, and it wasn't hard. It was easy. Pharaoh is my first dog that I've had as an adult. I grew up having dogs at home, but they've passed. So it's my first time having a dog on my own. Well, happy upcoming 17th birthday. That's exciting. Did you get a date in Vegas? I mean, that's kind of personal. But also, no, it was a dry spell. I was like very single while in Vegas. Is Pharaoh smarter now after the training? He learned a couple tricks. I'm just not a very strong disciplinarian. I kind of like let him do what he wants, which is sweet, but there's not a lot of discipline associated with that. So I think I need to keep working on it. Poland, slay, years and years. Okay, now we're repeating the questions, guys. What's going on? How do you go about meeting guys as a public figure? The same way everybody else meets guys. I don't really let being a public figure get in the way of that if I can help it. I think that's silly. Would I ever adopt children? Maybe. I don't know. I don't see myself as a parent right now, but I might feel differently about that in the future. I'm not ruling it out. I think I would want to do it. I'd want to raise a child or children with a partner. I don't really know if I have what it takes to do it by myself. And hats off to the people that are single parents, because I think it's a lot of work and commitment, and it's awesome. Are you pregnant? How did you know? I didn't really want to talk about it, but now that we're past the first trimester, I figure I can tell you guys the truth. Preggers. Do Do you ever worry about what might be posted about you in social media? You know, not really anymore. I feel like when I first came off of Idol and people knew who I was, that transition and understanding what it was like to be in the public eye was confusing and weird. And that was also sort of right when Twitter was starting and a lot of these social media platforms. So it was definitely like a learning experience, but I don't read a lot of the comments these days. I try not to pay too much attention to any negativity. I think it's like a waste. Yeah. I think a lot of people are putting too much stake in what everyone thinks of them all the time. And I get it. I'm the same way. We all do that. But you can't give people that power. That's just not, you shouldn't have to do that. You should definitely, and I don't really know what the best way to do this is, but find the people in your life that do love you, that do support you, whether it's your family or your close friends. Focus on them. Focus on that. I think there's so many amazing things about social media and the fact that it can connect us and teach us stuff and let us look at where the world's at. But I think one of the downsides of it over the past 10 years is that everyone's getting more and more and more concerned with getting likes and comments and followers and how many followers do you have and you have more than me, and it's like it feels like it could be the beginning of a bit of a mental issue. You know, it's a problem. Focus on the people in your real life that are in your real space. I don't know. I'm lecturing. I don't really know what the answer is. I worry about the state of us because of social media. It freaks me out. And here I am on Instagram Live. I'm such a hypocrite. Just keep it balanced. I think that's the key, because there's a lot of great things with social media too, obviously, but don't let some fucking comment ruin your day or your week or your year. It's just not worth it. That's a good point. People don't have the approval of their family, so they search for it in people who don't know them. That's a totally good point. I think that does happen. What else, guys? I do love to rant. Oprah moments, I call them, like deep thoughts with Lambo. What's your best advice? I mean, let's be honest. I'm not an expert or an authority on anything. I just have opinions and ideas about things, and I just like to communicate them. That's all I can do. Is it weird that people pay money to meet you? Yeah, a little. I don't know how. I still don't feel totally comfortable with that, to be honest with you, but. What do you do to wind down? I vape. Oh, I think we're getting kind of thin on good questions here, guys. Where does it come from physically, the high notes you hit? I think my secret to hitting those crazy high notes is sort of like denial. I think you kind of have to like just will yourself to hit them instead of worrying about them or going, oh God, is it going to happen? You just have to kind of like squeeze it out. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Sheer will is really kind of what it comes down to. Then can I meet you for free? Look, if we bump into each other on the street, say hi. I'm pretty friendly, like when it comes to meeting people. I think. I I always kind of take it as a case by case thing. Like there are different types of ways to meet fans, and there are times when I bump into somebody and they're totally down to earth and they introduce themselves, they tell me their name, and they introduce themselves and they tell me where they're from, and they might say, oh, I'm a real big fan of your music, and we have like a normal conversation. I love that. I'm like, yeah, cool. And then they might say, like, after a little conversation, they might say, like, can we have a picture together? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And they walk away. But every once in a while, you meet something that's the opposite, and somebody, they lock eyes with you and they go, hey, can I have a picture? And like, you didn't like say hello or introduce yourself, or that always makes me feel a little bit like, well, what am I, like an accessory? Like let's have like a human interaction before we like have a memento for Facebook or Instagram or whatever. It's just it's one thing needs to come before the other. That's just my thought on it. What else, guys? What else? What did I miss while I was ranting? Oh, you want to hug me? That's sweet. What was rude? Oh, Joe Jonas was so cool. Super nice guy. Like, really friendly. It was cool. We, like, chatted about music and stuff. It's a good sense of humor. That was nice. And his fiancée, Sophie, who's on Game of Thrones, was super cool as well. I really liked chatting with her. Thanks, Craig. Favorite adult beverage other than tequila? Like if it's like with the right meal, I like a good glass of red wine. Every once in a while, I like a martini with olives. That's nice. My live is blurry? What do you mean my live is blurry? Well, it's not very bright in here. That might be part of it. Or maybe your signal sucks. Maybe it's you, not me. Oh my God, it's counting me down. It says that I only have a minute and 50 seconds left. Wow, I didn't know that there was a time limit on this thing. Is it often the case where people do their live all the way to the end of the time allotted? Waiting for a good question, you guys. I got a minute and 22 seconds remaining. Give me the good shit. Now, let's do it. Let's get deep. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh yeah. That was terrible. Oh yeah. I've not met Brendan Urie, but I've heard their version of Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's great. They do like all the parts in the middle. It's cool. Who's my soul sister? What do you mean? 40 seconds. 40 seconds left. Someone asked me something juicy. Come on. You guys, I love you so much. I have 19 seconds left. I'm not getting any other real engaging questions here, but thank you so much for tuning in. I know I need to do these more.